Now our AI is walking around, he is attacking the player whenever he sees the player, but now we want to add a functionality for the page. So whenever we collect the page, the monster will hear that and he will go to our location. So first of all, what we can do is we can move him a little bit further away. And as for the page, we can just go to content, main, interactable actors. Here we have BP page, and we can leave one right here. Oh, it's inverted, so oh, just like that. And I just found a glitch. We cannot interact with this page because probably the tree collision is colliding with our interaction trace. So if we'll go here and into collision, you can see, yeah, that's what's going on. This we're just hitting the tree collision, and we're not hitting the page collision with our interaction trace. So let's turn off the collision. So in order to fix that, we need to go to content, interactive spruce forest. Here we have meshes, half, and now for every tree, we need to go down to the collision, and we need to change collision complexity to use complex collision as simple. And we need to do that for every single tree. And also, let's go back one folder. Here we have low, and we need to do the same thing for the low tree. And the last one, use complex collision as simple. So now this should fix our problem. Now we should be able to interact with the page, and this is working pretty great. So now let's close all the trees meshes. We don't need them. And the last thing that we need to do is if we hit P, you can see that this page actually collides with the collision for the nav mesh. So in order to do that, in order to fix that, we can just edit the blueprint of our BP page, go to viewport, select this plane, and as for the collision, so here in collision preset, we want to select custom, and we want to ignore everything except visibility and camera. Let's compile, save, and let's see if this actually works right now. Yeah, now we can connect this page. And it says 1 of 3 because I forgot that we have 2 pages in the right here in this building. We can just delete them. We don't need them. Okay, so let's save. So now how we can do the page make a sound. That is really easy because in this blueprint page in event graph, where we have this destroy actor and displayed page, what we can do is basically just use a node called make noise. And now pretty important for the loudness, it doesn't matter. So any of this does not matter, but here we have noise instigator and we need to plug in our player. That's why we have this player reference. We need to plug it here to noise instigator. And we can get actor location as for the noise location. And now this bookhead monster, if we will click on pawn sensing, if we scroll down, we have this on here noise. So now when we collect the page, it will make this noise and this monster will hear this noise and this will fire. And we can do a print string here to see if this actually works. But before we do that, we actually need to go back to our BP player because now we need to add one more thing to our player character, which will be pawn noise emitter. So we can actually emit noise because in this BP page, we are making the noise, but the instigator is our BP player. So we need to add this pawn noise emitter in order to emit a noise that enemy can hear. So now when I press play, and I'll collect the page, you can see we have the hello. So now we can actually write a functionality for the AI after he hears the page. So we will just go and create AI move to node. And the destination will be just location of that noise and pawn will be self, obviously. So now when I press play, you can see there's the enemy. When I collect the page, he goes to the page and he sees the player, so that's why he is starting to run. and then he can kill us. So now we can plug in this random roam back here. Now he's randomly roaming around, but when I collect the page, he goes to my direction, he sees me, then he starts to run, and he kills me. Very simple, but very effective. I think this is a really great AI for this game. So the last thing we can do is just comment this out, call this AI hearing or something. So we're done with our AI, but we're not done with our Bookhead monster yet, because we will add two different things. First of all, we will create a jump scare whenever he kills us. The second thing that we will add are footsteps, because we obviously want the enemy to emit some footstep sounds so we can hear if he's chasing us or whatever he's doing. So that's what we will do in the next video.